Good day, sir. For today, I would like to present my video presentation. I discussed the density-based clustering. Before that, I introduce myself. My name is Oliver Wright from BSIT 4A. My topic is all about density-based clustering. When we say density-based clustering, it is refers to unsupervised machine learning methods that identify distinctive clusters in the data. Based on the idea that cluster or group in a data space is contiguous region of high point density. It is separated from other clusters by sparse region. For examples, this is our example of density-based clustering. When we say clustering, it is the task of dividing the population of data points in a number of groups such the data points in the same groups are more similar to other data points in the same group than those in other groups. What is clustering? For example, this is our example of clustering. The density-based clustering device works by detecting regions in which factors are focused in which they separate via means of region that might be empty or space. Points that aren't a part of a cluster are categorized as noise. Optionally, the factors may be used to discover organizations for factors that cluster collectively in area and time. The device uses unsupervised gadgets to gain knowledge of clustering algorithms that routinely discover styles based only on the spatial area and the space to a detailed wide variety of neighbors. These algorithms are taken into consideration unsupervised due to the fact they do not require any education on what it means to be a cluster. Cluster analysis. It is a critical trouble in records analysis. The data scientists use clustering to perceive malfunctioning servers. Organization gens with comparable expression patterns and carry out of the diverse different applications. There are many households of records clustering algorithms, and you'll be acquainted with the most famous one, K-way as a brief refresher. K-way determines K centered with inside the records and clusters factors by assigning them to the closest centroid. There are three types of methods of clustering. First is distance, defined distance or DBS scan. Second is self-adjusting or HDB scan. And the third is multi-scales. The density-based clustering device clustering methods parameter affords three alternatives with which to locate cluster on your point data. The defined distance or DBS scan uses a certain distance to split dense cluster from sparser noise, and the DBS scan is a set of rules is the quickest of the clustering methods. However, it is only appropriate if there may be a totally clean search distance to apply, and that works nicely for all capability clusters. So this is a calls for each significant cluster to have comfortable densities. This technique additionally permits you to apply the time field and search time interval parameters to locate cluster in the area and time. The next is self-adjusting or HDB scan. So it is uses of a number distance to split cluster for various density from sparser noise. It is a set of rules. It's the most data push of the clustering methods, and it is a consequence calls for the last consumer input. And the last is multi-scale or optics. It is the gap among neighboring function, and to create a rea, reliability plot, that plot is the used to split clusters of various densities from noise.